Hello everyone, welcome to my Excel tutorial. In this tutorial I will teach you how to use the count functions, all the count functions. The count, count A, count blank, count if, and count ifs. So first thing you see here, there's a table right here and it has ID, last name, first name, and all these different categories. So for a count, let's start out with a count. So for a count, probably asking what is a count? If you don't know what a count is, you can simply click up here, this function right here, and you type in the word count. See, it's right there. You can double click on it and it says count. What is count? Here it says counts the number of cells in a range that contains numbers. So count only counts the number range in the cells that contains number. Okay. So let's say I put this whole range right here, this table right here. And click OK. And so in this cell right here, it says there's 18 numbers. So that means it's counting only numbers from this range and this range and this range right here. So there's 18. So count A. What is count A? So let's click up this function right here. Go to count A. See if we can find count A down here. Okay, count A. There's count A right there. So what is count A? Count A counts the number of cells in a range that are not empty. Alright, so this one, it counts all the numbers in the cells that are not empty. Okay, let's see. Click all here. And click OK. So it gives you 36. So that means none of these cells are empty. Right? And for count blank, let's look at what is count blank. Count blank. Right there. So count blank, it counts the number of empty cells in a specified range of cells. So let's say we cancel. Let's say there's no number in there and here. And use a count blank. Go back to the function, go to count blank, and let's put this range right here. Click OK. So it says there's 2. It counts how many cells that is blank. So there's 2 cells that is blank. Now let's put back the numbers. And let's put a count blank again. So another way to do the formulas is you put equal, you type then count blank, and then you highlight this whole range right here and you close it and it says 0. So the answer is there's 0 cells, none of the cells are blank. Well, let's say we take this off and you put another one and it automatically change it to 1 right here. So you see how it was 0? It was 0, but when you delete 1, it automatically goes to 1. Okay, let's go back. Alright, so the other count functions is a count if. So in this function right here, let's go see what a count function is. A count if, it says a count if counts the number of cells within a range that meet the given condition. So the condition here is we're going to do sales. This is the criteria. So let's say equal count if this range right here comma, and you put a criteria. This is the criteria, greater. How many sales are greater than $300? And it says there's 3. So where is that 3 from? So this sales more than 300, this is more than 300, and this is more than 300. So there's 3 of them. And so you can only, for count if, you can only put one argument in there. If for the count ifs, okay, the count ifs is, I like count ifs because you can put more than 2 arguments. You can see the S right here. So a count if right here says counts the number of sales specified with a given set condition or criteria. So let's hit OK. So the criteria that was given here is, let's start it again, equal count ifs. The criteria is, we're going to pick the sales representatives, the titles. How many of these people, the criteria is sales representative. So we're saying how many of the sales represented from this range have their sales greater than 300. And say there's only 1. Alright. So here is 1, here is 3. If you look at it again, we're saying count ifs, how many sales representatives. So the criteria, we're only looking at sales representative. So 1, 2, 3, 4 sales representative, and there's only 1 of them. Where is it? There's only 1 sales representative that has a sale more than 300. So that's 412 and 6, and equals to 1. So if we change this to 200, it will be 2. So it'll be 2 sales representative has sales more than 200. So this is 1 and 2. Now let's say we put 100. There's 4 of them, so all of them have sales more than 100. Now let's play around with the count if. So if we put sales more than 250, so there's 4 of them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sales more than 250. And that's how you do the count functions. So for count, remember, let's have a review. Equal count all the items that has numbers. So the count functions count cells that has values. So 18. And a count A, remember count A, count only function that has values inside. So there's 36. So count A counts everything. Count only counts the numbers. Count blank counts how many numbers that are blank. And it says 0. So let's say we delete this. We take this off. So there's 2. And count if, it's an argument. It's asking you count if how many of the sales is greater than 250. That's, you can only do 1 argument in there. And for count ifs, representative, which of sales representative has a sale greater than 100 or more. And that's it. Thank you for watching.